No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
And here we are again, and it is a Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right? I'm happy it's Friday. I'm always happy when Friday comes along. Usually, this is what my rule has been in my office for quite some time, is that Fridays is my day off. So that means I get a 3-day work week. But, unfortunately, I have a lot of work on my desk, so I have to be at work on Friday. And it's okay. I mean, that's life, right? I love work, and I love doing what I do for clients and working out their issues and working out my issues with them. But I love my work, and I will never retire because I love what I'm doing. I saw my dad retire, and I saw him go downhill health-wise very quickly. And I never wanted to do that because I think that if your mind is not working, if your mind is not engaged, then you weaken the rest of your body. And I don't want that. I truly don't. Hey, yesterday, 2 days ago, I went and I purchased gasoline. And at that time, it was $3.02. $3.02. It was a good price. Thank God I bought it then. The very next day, the price went up to $3.29. I didn't see any reason for the jump, but I'm just wondering what happened that it jumped so quickly, and why are we going upward? Or are we going to have this up and down motion throughout the summer? I'm beginning to wonder because I'm seeing numbers jump all around. One of the things that I was really interested in, we are always talking about the state of California having the highest gas prices, which they do. They have the highest gas prices. However, the state of Washington, as of Wednesday, beat them. They're now 7 cents above the state of California. Now, that's an amazing fact, but that's still too high. So they are paying a gallon of gas in Washington is now costing the consumer $4.93, which is 7 cents more than the current average in California. Now, this milestone jump, or movement, if you want to call it that, comes after gas costs in Washington jumped 33 cents in a single month. California prices, and famous for being much higher than all the other states, have only increased by 6 cents in the same time frame. Now that's a big jump. If you're jumping 33 cents in a month, that's a big jump. That cuts into your budget considerably. Now the reason why they're saying that the prices went up in the state of Washington is that they have what is called, and it's been a dirty word for conservatives and financial conservatives for a long time, it's called cap and trade on emissions. Because they're trying to reduce their emission reduction program for the price rises in the Pacific Northwest. Otherwise, or others like officials in the Washington State Department of Ecology are blaming geopolitical factors for their price increases. Nationally, the average price of gasoline is about $3.58. I don't know why. It sounds like the state of Washington doesn't understand why their gas prices are jumping up either. I tell you, this whole gasoline thing is a mystery to me. I think I've got the answer, and then all of a sudden another answer comes in to play. And I'm really mystified as to, somebody needs to come up with a clear reason as to why gas prices are jumping all around. AAA is probably one of the best places to go to understand what gas prices are doing. But still, there's not a clear answer as to why gas prices are jumping around. Up and down. Here in South Carolina, I never see a reason. going from 302 to 329 is a mystery to me. But I watch it every single day. Every time I drive past a gas station, I'm looking at how these things are jumping around. One of my best sources is Gas Buddy. I don't know if you have that, but Gas Buddy you can download as an app on your phone. And you can monitor what gas prices are doing around your area. And it will tell you when there's a low gas price. And that's usually when I buy my gas, is when I see that it has dropped. But do we have a good answer? It mystifies me. It truly, truly mystifies me. Another article that I read this morning, and to me it's an amazing situation, because this is what I did. When I began to start my business way long ago in 1984, I could not afford a big fancy office. So I rented, and I think it was like $300 a month at that time, in what is called executive suites. One of these suites where a whole bunch of companies are in this one building, and you share receptionists, you share all sorts of different good things that can help your business. But it was a cheaper way. Instead of paying $2,000 for rent, I went down to $300. Now, when I was closing down my business in the state of California to move out east, I also did the same thing. I went to an executive suite type situation, but unfortunately, prices had changed. It was $900 a month for a little tiny itty bitty 300 square foot office space. And I had 4 people in that office space as we were closing down the offices. But to me, it's the best thing for you to do. If you're going to start a business, go to an executive suite type situation, because it saves you a lot of money. It makes you look professional. You have conference rooms to use. You have meeting rooms to use. You have an internet service that is really top of the line internet. You have a phone service that is connected to a receptionist who answers your phones and then takes messages and forwards the calls on to you. It's the best way to go. It really is. When I finally closed down my offices in Burbank, California, in Glendale, California, when I shut those offices down, I had over 2,000, I think it was like 2,500 square feet. And we were paying over $6,000 a month at that time. It's much more now, because it's a tough situation. That's why I have not moved out into a executive suite at the moment, because here in South Carolina, there's only 4. There's only 4, and I have to drive into town in order to use those executive suites. So I'm happy here at home. I have everything set up. By the way, as a tool in business, I am extremely happy with Zoom. I have Zoom for Business. And with that Zoom, I have an email service. I have conferencing phone calls. I have an actual phone call number that goes through Zoom. And I can move that anywhere. And then I've got the video conferencing that I can do. And I can also do live web meeting places on Facebook and YouTube and other places like that. But I love Zoom, because no matter where I'm at, I have it on my phone, I have it on my laptop, I have it on my office computer here, and all my phone situations go through Zoom, and I'm very happy with it. I think it's probably one of the best things that I have invested in on a monthly basis. It runs me about $85 a month. But it does so much work for me. And I can even put team members on there so that we can have team chat and talk about different situations. And that can be either through text messaging or messaging, or a live video chat. And all of my contacts are on my Zoom. So I am very, very happy with that ability. So if you have a executive suite where you're starting out, and if you have Zoom, you pretty much have everything that you need right there. And you can really get up and going and start making calls. You can start taking Zoom meetings. You can do all sorts of different things at a lower cost than going out and starting a big office and having furniture that you need to purchase and all these other machines that you need. Honestly, all that I need is a computer or a phone, a printer, and that's about it, because I've got everything else ready to go. Even my website is tied to my Zoom, so that people can Zoom in to me, or they can also send me an email or message to get my attention. So that's the cheapest way that you can go in starting a business. And I tell you what I also like about being in an executive suite is that there are so many different types of businesses inside there. The one I had in Burbank, we probably had about 200 different businesses in there. A lot of attorneys, a lot of psychologists, a lot of business people like me. It was a busy place. And I loved it because it was right in Burbank, right in Hollywood. I had 2 radio stations above me. We had Disney, where you would come in and apply and screen read for movies at Disney. I had basketball players and everything going up and down the elevator with me. It was an exciting place. I loved it. So if you can find yourself a good business suite and use your Zoom and talk to other people within your little community that you are in, you learn a lot. I mean, I tremendously approve it, because the people that I met there, I'm still friends with. And we still talk, and we still chat, and we still bounce things off of each other. Working here at home, I don't have that ability. I don't have that ability because no one else is here. It's just me and my dog Skippy. And let me tell you, Skippy hardly says anything unless he needs to go out or he wants food. Those are the 2 choices I have. So my stimulation is kind of dead at the moment. But in an executive suite, you have stimulation. You're going down to the coffee room and you're sitting there chatting with people and joking and everything, and then you get back to work. It's that well-rounded experience that you have. You're focused on your business, but you also have people that you can talk to and bounce things off of and hear different stories. And that is what life is about, is listening. And that listening part is what teaches you to be a better person and a better leader yourself. By the way, I do have a book out. It's called You Can Lead, and it's on Amazon. Go over there and you can pick it up today. It's a very good book, and it's the basics of leadership. So go out and buy it. Listen, if you would like to have a coaching session with me, you can go to my website at www.lodge-co.com. If you have a business question, I love to answer business questions. Send it to thebusinessadvisor at gmail.com. Zmail is the Zoom mail that they provide you with. I love it. And it goes right into there and I can answer right then. Anywhere in the world with Zoom. I tell you, you got to be mobile. I often thought, I want to travel, but I still want to work at the same time. And I can do that with Zoom. Now, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just telling you how I feel. And it has worked out very well. Probably the best investment I have made as a small business. Everybody, let's go out and have a great day. Thank God it's Friday. Let's go out and enjoy the day and work hard, and let's get into the weekend. Talk with you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your grace, your amazing grace. Thank you for the way that you forgive me every day. Thank you for your grace.